Y'all, it's day 15 already. The official halfway mark. I feel like so much has changed. When you think about 2 weeks, it doesn't seem like a very long time. 15 days. Yeah, so here we are. I feel incredible. Just had some great downloaded ideas. I had more yesterday too of the offering and how I'm going to bring it together to help people in the way that I feel called to help. But the download I had today was about what I want to do with the kids. And I'm realizing more and more. And I guess let me circle back a little bit. What's bringing me to even have this idea is experiencing some pain in my back and my shoulder and realizing a lot of that has to do with certain chakras, right? So when I realized it has to do with the heart and the sacral, I'm like, so where am I not showing up for myself in those ways? And sacral art is where I've been missing some of that and just having more fun and play, right? And then with the heart, it's like maybe I'm not all the way giving my body, myself, the love that I'm needing, right? We each need things for these vehicles. We need to care for them in certain ways. And it's not always the same way as other people. We have unique things that we need as far as movement and food and lifestyle and environment who are around and the way we digest food and information. And you can figure out more for yourself from observation. But if you want to dig deep, human design. And there's other systems that I'm going to be digging into too, Gene Keys. But I'm deeply loving human design still. So I'm not ready to deep dive in the others as much yet, but I've dabbled in them and I'm loving it too. Anyways, I'm going to take the kids to a park today that we only briefly went with the younger two. You go on a little bit of a hike to get up to the scenic view. But last time we took the dog and he was so excited. And you have to keep him on the leash. And he was just pulling and pulling and pulling. So I'm taking him on a walk separate. I'm not bringing him this time because this time we're going to sit on the benches that they have. And I'm going to bring our canvases and we're going to paint. I'm going to use watercolors because that's hella easier to transport and to clean than it would be with acrylic paint traveling with 4 kids in the park. No. But there's trees there, like I think they're apple trees. I don't know because they weren't flowering yet, but just the way they looked, it looks like an orchard. I don't know, but I like it. And that's the way that I want to move today. After I meditated, I pulled some cards. One of them from a new deck that I got that has to do with the moon. And I pulled the moon in Virgo. Mind you, the thoughts and ideas came through about going to the park and getting this movement in and what I'm going to do with the dog. All that came through before I pulled this card. But it came through the moon in Virgo, which basically has to do with making sure that I'm being healthy and all that with my body was the little message in there. So that was just another confirmation. I also pulled the Dharma card from the Yogic Path deck. Sahara Roses. Yes, that beautiful, beautiful thing. Ugh, I was just loving it. I was loving the guidebook, just filling the page. I'm like, they did a great job printing this. Like the way that the ink looks, not just the actual art and how it looks, but just the textures of it, the smell. You know, there's So many things that we can observe in our environment that we're lucky we get to that we often don't pay attention to. We just bypass it and expect it'll always be there. The trees, the grass, the flowers, the houses with the beautiful brick and the wraparound porch. Yeah. Why not enjoy it? Stop and look around. Don't tell me there's nothing that you can find that isn't beautiful and that you can't appreciate, even if you never looked at it in that way. You see it, but you ain't really looking. So it's just an invitation to dig deeper and to look around and see what beauty you can find and what things you can appreciate that you already have. Because, spoiler alert, that's the way that you manifest more. By being grateful for what you have right now. You can still desire more and have those goals and want that, but gosh, look at where I am now. This is beautiful. So what if it's not where you want to be? It's a stepping stone. You're still there. You still have opportunity to dream and to get to where you want to be. So why is it hard for you to appreciate it? Yeah. Whew. So here we are. See you tomorrow. You'll see me. Love you.